Grandma, when will he coming home, dear? He'll be home tonight at 10 p.m. Until then, make sure to get some rest. It's going to be a long night and you will need your strength. After ensuring Grandma was comfortably settled for the night, you picked up the phone to call Vicky. You needed her help with preparing snack and keep your company. In kitchen, you were both engrossed in frying and assembling dumplings. I wish I knew which dumpling Jimin would pick. I would be tempted to add extra chilies to his. Just imagine his reaction. Nikki, seriously, we agreed that you would cooperate tonight. Please don't make things more complicated. I really can't stand him. It's tough for me to stay civil with him around. Please, Nikki, just this once. I really need you to be on my side tonight. Can you help me out? Alright, I'll do my best. By the way, have you seen other guys? Are they as good looking as people say? You both sitting the night down on the cutting board. Turning to face her, your tone became serious. Nikki, let me be clear. These guys are ridiculously handsome, but I need you to stay focused. No developing crushes, no forming friendship, and absolutely no emotional connections. If they flirt with you, do you understand? Got it. And just so you know, I would only ever be myself to my future husband. Is that why you broke up with Jimmy? Because he started pushing for more than you were comfortable with? Exactly, he began pressuring me for just a month into our relationship. Chuckles. You really are too innocent for this ability. It's kind of endearing. I just want someone who's genuine and kind, who will love me and wait until marriage. Well, these guys are not that type. They're only looking for one thing, so please stay away from them. Wait, while Nikki cut herself off mid-sentence when the doorbell rang. Nikki, could you please get that? I'm busy with the dumplings. Nikki walked over to the door, opening it to find Jacob standing there with a characteristic bright smile. Thanks for coming, Hobby. Please make yourself comfortable and have a seat. Hi, Nona. He entered with cheerful evening apparel and took a seat on the couch. Nikki, now back in the kitchen with you, looked at you with a mix of disbelief and irritation. Don't tell me you with him. He looks like a kid. He's not a minor, Nikki. He's 20 years old. And you are 28. Honestly, you are such a. She is the words who grated her gaze filled with judgment. Sighs deeply. I am already feeling guilty for not knowing who the father of my baby is. I am trying to do better. I promise I'll stop with strangers. You better. Ring dong. I'll get it. She walked to the door and opened it, revealing someone she clearly disliked. With the disdainful roll of her eyes, she said, "We don't give money to the beggars. Goodbye." She slammed the door shut with frustration. Nikki let him in. Fine, she whined dramatically as she reopened the door. Jimmy walked in, smirking with an air of superiority. Mark my words, Nikki, I could easily have you arrested for calling a police officer a beggar. And who made you the police officer? I bet you're the one feeding them money. You piece of guys, please, let's not have an argument in my house. You rolled your eyes at the escalating tension and Jimin took a seat on the couch beside J-Hope. Nikki reluctantly turned to you in the kitchen. The doorbell rang one more. You answered it, finding Jungkook standing there. As he and Nikki's eyes met, their faces turned to an expression of shock and horror. Nikki, Jungkook? Her voice was a mix of shock and anger as she saw her younger brother. Feeling a pang of guilt, closed your eyes briefly and then looked at Nikki with an apologetic expression. You looked at Nikki with a failed expression. Sorry, did I mistakenly slept with one of your ex too? Nikki turned to her face a picture of fury. He is my younger brother, why? He's only 23. Her voice was sharp, her eyes blazing with frustration as she stormed toward you. Nikki continued turning to Jungkook, her voice incredulous. And you are getting involved with the older woman? Does Aman know that her little Cookie is going to be a father? Her anger was palpable, her disappointment evident. Jungkook visibly distressed, but it, Nikki, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for it to happen. She was just so captivating that night. Please don't tell Amma. He spoke, his voice was filled with regret and desperation, hoping for leniency. Nikki's tone was final, leaving no room for debate. We'll talk about this at home. Her words made it clear that this issue wasn't resolved. Jimmy, his voice dripping with mockery, added, so candidate number 3 is a brother. Well done, Ryan. Your parents must be thrilled. He mocked you as his enjoyment of the drama was evident. Who are you? Jungkook's voice was engaged with hostility as he glared at Jimin. Candidate number two, the one is over there, J-Hope. He gestured toward J-Hope who was trying to look inconspicuous. And ding dong, candidate number four has arrived, Jimin declared. Jimin, be quiet. Jungkook, just go sit down for now. I'll handle. Nikki, you tried to defuse the situation as Jungkook reluctantly took a seat with J-Hope. He opened the door to find RM standing there. You greeted him with a warm smile. Welcome to my home, RM. Your tone was soft and inviting. Hi, RM replied, his voice stirred as he stepped inside. She doesn't usually talk to us like that, he whispered to Jungkook, clearly trying to stir up more tension. Really? Who's that guy? He's a boxer, so stay away from him. Jimin's warning was laced with fear. He then turned to Ryuk. Hey little boy, what's your name? J-Hope. Congratulations on being father so young, he said sarcastically, his tone dripping with mockery. Why? You could be one too. No, no, J-Hope, he can't. He's important. She teased Jimin from the kitchen, clearly enjoying his discomfort. You never gave me a chance, Nikki. I would have told otherwise. You choose your words carefully, Mr. Jimin. Her brother is sitting right next to you. Sorry, he shifted uncomfortably as RM sat down beside him, pushing Jimin with his larger frame. Jimin tried to nudge RM, but RM remained steadfast. Hey, you're a monster. Give me some space to breathe. My name is RM, and if you don't want me to punch you, call me that. Alright, just don't be so angry. Shit, tell it. RM moved slightly, but Jimin's eyes widened as he cursed. No, she even slept with the mafia. This girl is a player. Is a mafia? Shh, stay quiet, he's coming. They all straightened up as Sugar entered the room, his presence commanding immediate attention. Sugar took a seat on the side sofa, his gaze waiting over everyone. The group shifted uneasily, whispering to him, Why are you scared? You're a police officer. Go arrest him. We don't mess with mafia, he stuttered, his visibly trembling. User. Jungkook's frustration was palpable. Sugar studied Aram and Poli figure with approval then cleared his throat. Want to my bodyguard? No, sir. Aram declined politely, a touch of relief in his voice. Alright. Then Jungkook raised his hand eager. Sir, I am available. I can. Sugar assessed Jungkook's frame and found him lacking compared to Aram, rejecting him without hesitation. Next at the door was Jin. Welcome to my home, Jin. Move aside. Don't come near me. He pushed past her, walking briskly to the couch, leaving his tongue and forth. As he tried to regain composure, someone wrapped their arms around you from behind. Hello, baby mama. How's the baby? You were interrupted by Jimin's exclamation. Ah, baby, you mean this is your baby? Thank God, guys, let's go. He's a culprit. He stood up, clapping his hand and signaling the others to leave. Everyone sit down. It's not comfort yet. And Taeyong, calm down. So this uncle is not the culprit. Who are you calling me uncle? Just because you are young doesn't mean I'm an uncle. Taeyong approached him, but Jungkook intervened, towering over him. Listen, don't stare at it. Hey, candidate number 7. Candidate number 7? What? My name is Kim Taeyong, CEO of Pink Enterprises. Understand? Everyone relax. I'm bringing my grandma out. I will behave, especially you, Jimin. Fine, he replied begrudgingly, and no swearing in front of her. We continue.